Friends of Wind Point Lighthouse understand that many people would like to climb the tower, but cannot for one reason or the other. So for those people, we're going to record climbing the tower, and we hope you enjoy it. Hang on. 144 steps, 11 stories. Here's the entrance. Here's the first section of steps as we climb. You can see that we're going around in a semi-circle as we're climbing up to the stairs. There are several landings on the way up, and at each landing we're going to stop and show you the view out the window. Here's the first landing. You know, just to show you where we are, this is where we came from, and this is where we are. And here's the view out of the first window of the first landing. All right, so let's continue our climb to the second landing. Here we go. Up to the second landing. Remember, 144 steps, 11 stories, 2 hatches that we have to go through. Here we are to the second landing, and here's the second landing window, and here's a view out that window. We're looking kind of southwesty right now, but you can see it's a pretty rough day out there on the lake. Maybe I should back up, the screen is kind of in the way. There you go. Okay, now we will continue up to the next level with our climb. So you are continue to go around, continuing to go around and climbing. And here we come to the next level. This is the next rest spot, and this is the view out the window. We're now looking directly west at the parking lot and the rear of the lighthouse building itself. Beautiful day out there, just windy and cold. Okay, let's continue our climb. And here we are at the next landing. The landings are convenient, especially for people who can't, jog up the steps. And here's the view out of this landing. Good view of the lake. You can see that it's pretty churned up today. It's pretty windy, you can see by the trees moving. So, here you are. Okay, next landing. The next landing we're going to go up is our first hatch. There's the hatch, and there's the opening. And as we go through that, we have to watch our heads. Otherwise, you're going to bang them on the steel hatch. So here we go. Up we go. So we're coming to the hatch, and now we've got to kind of bend through this and get up to this level of the lighthouse. This level was probably where the keeper had a small office. There's the view out the window. From this window, there's 2 windows at this level. And here's the view out of the other window. You can see that's pretty much directly east. There's the memorial garden down below. You can see the wave action. It's pretty crazy today. And we think this is where the keeper had a small office because of this cabinet in the wall, which probably held some supplies or some of the logbooks that he had to complete. So there's the next hatch right above us.
That little door
right
used to have
gave them access
the
to
cables that were used to turn the Fresnel lens come down through the top, and then they went down inside the walls of the lighthouse to the bottom, and that's how they used to actually turn the light. There was a series of weights at the end of those cables.
Gallery room right now. You can see. Here we are. There's a view out this window. This is kind of the room right below where the light is. There's the hatch we just came through. That's going down. That door over there takes us out to the gallery that circles the lighthouse. Now, what I'm going to do is just go up one more level here and show you the actual light that is currently installed at the lighthouse. That's the actual beacon light right there. You can see that it's turning. It'll go on and off automatically, and it turns automatically. So there's what the light actually looks like today. At one point, this is where the Fresnel lens would have been located up in this chamber right here. So I'm going to go back down into the gallery room, stepping down. And I'll show you the stairway actually. This is the stairway that goes up to where we just saw the light. Now, you can hear that wind blowing out there, and I need to stop for a minute and open this door because we have a tour coming in. So hold on for a second.
Well, we now have the door open, so we're going to take a walk around the top of Wind Point Lighthouse. Stepping outside, we'll be looking west, and as we get out, we'll take a look. You can see it's a nice summer day. It's very cold and it's very windy up here, but it's beautiful. So we're going to pan around to the east, walk around the top, looking east. There's Lake Michigan. The first building that you come to as we look down is going to be the fuel house building, which the Friends of Wind Point Lighthouse restored. And right to the left of that, you can see the little garden down there, which is the Memorial Brick Garden, where people can buy bricks and have them inscribed, in memory of a loved one or someone special to them, and then it gets placed in the garden. Those two buildings are foghorn buildings. The one on the left is one of the original foghorn buildings. The one on the right is the one that was built in 1900 and replaced the one on the left. We're now kind of panning around to the north. There's homes on the north side of the lighthouse, and as we continue to go around, we're now coming around to kind of a northwest view. The parking lot is down below, the garages, looking over the top of the keeper's quarters, looking west again, and there's a storage garage that the caretakers use right now. That's Shoot Park Golf Course, a 9-hole golf course in Racine. And as we pan a little bit further again east, we can see Racine out there in the distance. On a clear day, you can see Kenosha out there. On a really clear day, you might be able to pick up a little black tip way out and to the left of what you can see land-wise there, which is actually the tip of what was at one time the Sears Tower. So it's got to be really clear to catch it, and it's way further out in the lake than you would expect it to be. So that's kind of our walk around the top. I hope you enjoyed it. The next section of the video is going to be the walk down, and So we will see you then.
All right, folks, here we are. It's time to go down. I'm going to try to get this so that you get the true effect of walking down like you did coming up. So here we go. First thing we got to do is duck our heads through this first hatch so that we don't end up with a goose egg on our foreheads. So actually, I'm sitting down on the steps right now. I'm sneaking through, and we're through. So now, it's just a matter of climbing down to the next level. And again, now we're on the keeper's level. What you hear in the background are a group that was recently up here, and they're going down a little bit ahead of us, so you may hear a little background noise. And this is the second hatch that we have to go through to continue our descent from the Wind Point Lighthouse Tower. So here we go through the hatch. Crouching down, getting through the hatch. Now I'm able to stand back up. There we go. A little bit of inflection there. And as we circle our way down, we'll continue our descent. Now I'm going to hold this over the stairway so you can get a view of the stairway as we go down. That's what we're going to be, climbing down. So back over here. Here we go.
If you fall, catch you. But you won't fall.
Oops. Okay, here we are. Next landing. We'll wait a second until everybody's down. Oh, yeah, excuse me, I'll have to see if I can get that out of there. Anyway, there we go. Steps. Going down is a little easier than going up. Alright, we'll just wait here for a second. Make sure everything's down before we continue on.
Okay. No, we can do it whenever. This was because Renee wanted to do it next time.
Here we go. That sounds like our tour coordinator is talking with potential climbers at some point. And a couple more levels to go.
It's just like the Wind Point Lighthouse.com, the email on there. It's
The mountain is really leaning against the wall as it kind of hold the camera. Get down.
Are you talking to somebody, Jim?
I'm recording right now,
Oh.
so I will be there in a moment. Here we go. We only got a couple more levels to go, and we'll be down. Back through the hatch, back through the doorway, and done. Here we come to the bottom of the staircase. And we're down. And here's the doorway going out. So thanks for watching. Here we go.